uninterrupted. He's hindering me from working. So 2 days ago, guys, it was Sunday and I was like waking up in the morning and was like, oh no, I think Saturday. I was waking up in the morning and I was feeling like, okay, I'm working and working for days now. We're producing daily content right now. I'm working on my business and sales right now, but nothing is really working. I was like, okay, I'm working, but it's like stagnant. So I was going to a cafe to sit down and to journal. This is my book that I have, that I wrote down my thoughts, and when I have problems, I'm like, okay, what is the problem here and how can I find a solution? So I was doing this and I had a learning for myself. So I had the following learning. I was constantly working, which is called actionism. This is what I learned from my mentor, like in totally like working mode, where we are like very productive, but we don't have like much awareness, like a horse who's like running, but he can't see to the sides. This is like actionism when we are working. And I was neglecting the educational parts. I was only executing without getting new input, new informations. For example, I'm in my business in sales right now and I was just executing, but I wasn't in the morning, because this is what I usually do. I wasn't doing objection handling training anymore in the morning. I wasn't reviewing how to handle objections. I wasn't training how to handle objections. I was just in the sales call and then tried my best when the objection came up. And then I realized, how can I improve my sales skills? How can I become a great salesperson? Because that's my goal, right? This is what I write down every morning. If I don't do the basics and practice sales in the morning and I'm just executing. The answer for me was simple. Like the answer was, okay, no, it's impossible. It is impossible to constantly improve quickly if I'm not having new inputs, new learnings. It seems so simple, but sometimes we do not see the obvious because we are blinded by the ego. And this is when those phases, when we write down, when we journal, is very valuable. I also realized for myself, okay, if I'm only in actionism, only working, of course I'm improving, but the improvement is just always linear. Yes, that's the word. But when I introduce those phases, when I take time off to learn and to improve my skills, this is when the growth will be accelerated and I have this exponential growth curve. Because I'm not only executing my skill, but I'm constantly improving my skills so I can bring more horsepower on the street. So this was the learning. When we are like only working, it can happen that we feel stuck, that we feel like we're not moving forward as quickly. And then we should review maybe, okay, how much am I putting time into self-improvement, into learning new things, into improving my skills? Because only improving my skills leads to exponential growth, and just executing skills leads to linear. You know what I mean? To that other type of growth that I can't pronounce right now. So I committed myself, okay, every morning right now, I will wake up early. Today I woke up at 4:30, and I will use the time to learn how to handle objections, to train how to handle objections. Every weekend I will use to improve my skills, to read more and to watch courses and to get new input, so I have then more knowledge that I can execute and implement quicker and have quicker growth. And yes, I will document this here on the channel, as always. Alright, quick little learning from the weekend. I hope it was a bit educational. By the way, I forgot the introduction, so here it comes. My name is Dennis, and my goal is to build my business in sales and travel the world, because this is my goal. Right now we are in Latin America in some restaurant outside in Granada. Here on YouTube I will document everything, like mainly the ups, the downs, everything in between, and also like more of the learnings that I make on my journey of becoming a better version of becoming an entrepreneur. So if this is interesting, consider subscribing, and we might see each other in the next video with many new learnings. Not only execution, but also learnings, so we have exponential growth. Buenas noches.